be sure to also help us to share with Binance Square link so more friends will know about this AMA session and join us. Thank you. Perfect. I believe we are ready to start. And before we should start the session, let me reveal our backstage so everyone could see us over here. Awesome. And I'm also trying to see if we could make our banner larger as well because we wanted to have our audience to see everything clearly. And let me check if this will work. Okay. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today on Binance Square. Today's MA session is really special, and I'm so excited to be your host over here. Let me check our Binance Square right now. I see that we already have we have over 6,000 live audience joining us already. Much appreciate everyone for spending your time with us over here. And we are joined by two incredible guest speakers who are helping shape the future of payments, banking, as well as AI-driven financial infrastructure. And let's welcome Vincent, co-founder of AI Pay with Crypto, or APC, and Nitin, Chief Revenue Officer at FV Banks US. And today we're going to explore how banking, digital assets, payment infra, AI agents, and real-world spending are beginning to converge, and why many of us believe this could define the next major evolution of global finance. So, of course, let's quickly inviting our speakers to introduce themselves. How about first, let's starting from Vincent. I believe this is probably a third or fourth time that Vincent have been joining us on Binance, right? Welcome.
Hello, everyone. This is Vincent. Good to see you guys. This is, I think, the third time, fourth time to join Moonlight's Binance Square. So honored to attend here, and also we bring up our long-time relations partner, Nitin, the Chief Revenue Officer of FV Bank, Nitin. Yeah, so good to meet you guys. Hope we can have further communications in these sections.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Vincent, for joining us today, the co-founder of AI Pay with Crypto. And next, let's welcome Nitin, the Chief Revenue Officer at FA Banks US, to introduce yourself to our audience. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Very excited to be here. I've never joined this AMA. Like Vincent has joined 3-4 times, etc. So, but it's new for me. But I'm truly excited. And yesterday, when Vincent and I were talking about, I think a few days back, we were talking about how AI is changing the world and how we're working together to bring payments for the AI world. He said, let's talk to our community. Let's talk and share what we are building together. And here we are. It was rather quick session, quick decision, and here we are to sharing what we are building together for the AI world in payments. Yeah, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you.
Of course, thank you so much, Nitin. And this is just so great. I see that now we have over 6.5 thousand live views on Binance Square. That's a lot. And thank you all for the introduction. So, well, let's first learning more about each of our speakers' project, and how about let's starting from every bank introduction over here, because we know this is the main company behind AgentPayCard, right? So for our Binance Square community, would you like to briefly introduce every bank to us, the core services, and how you are building at the intersection of banking, fintech, as well as digital assets? Thank you.
So let's take one step backward and I'll tell how the origin of FE Bank also happened. So it'll help out set the context as well. So some of us have been in crypto for a long period of time, and we've seen the crypto evolve very fast. And as crypto evolves, it's still we still need the crypto world and the traditional world to work together. And in that aspect, banking is very crucial for bringing the traditional side of the business, while the crypto side of the business is built by a lot of interesting founders and protocols and all the products which we are built on the crypto side. But there is also need for the traditional payments to start working together with crypto. And with that, uh, we at FA Bank, that's what we are doing. We're bringing the traditional side of banking and payments and joining together with crypto so that the future can be created together. What In 2018-19, we started thinking about forming a bank. We created a bank in 2018-19. We were looking at multiple licenses, various parts of the world. Then we realized that dollar banking is more important and is needed. And we went to Puerto Rico, which is where we are licensed. We are a bank based in Puerto Rico, from where we provide US dollar bank accounts to businesses globally. We focus mostly on fintech and blockchain industry. We provide bank accounts to businesses who can provide banking and payments infrastructure to their community and to their customers. We're now a payments business. We're providing complete infrastructure where you can provide accounts. We're principal members of Visa, so we issue Visa cards. We custody digital assets. So all the three things together: banking, crypto, custody, as well as cards, is what FE Bank provides. We provide that using APIs, and multiple payment companies are using us. Interestingly, I think a few years back, when stablecoins became the most important thing, we integrated stablecoin within our core banking system. So we provide custody of digital assets along with stablecoins, and we also provide conversion of stablecoins to dollars and dollars to stablecoin within the bank. And it takes away the problem of having multiple places where you have to first hold the stable coins or cryptos and convert it to dollars and then spend, etc. All that stuff can be combined together and uh, and can be done within the bank. So that's what our genesis has been. We're truly excited to being building the future of payments together. Also, something to note is that we're very excited that we are building the next wave of products which are for this industry and AI industry as a whole. So we deploy a lot of AI products within our bank as well. So we use a lot of AI technology to build products, and similarly, we are working to provide banking to the next big thing, which is AI. So that's about FA Bank. Uh, yeah.
Well, that's just amazing. Thank you so much, Nitin, for sharing the overview to us regarding the FB Bank US. And I believe what stands out is how financial infra is evolving beyond the traditional banking models, right? And FB Banks over here is doing something amazing that connecting the banking services, fintech innovation, and digital assets that cooperate together in a regular and practical environment. Thank you again. And I see that we got more and more audience joining us on Binance Square. Everyone, we are close to 7,000 live views. Be sure to share the link and invite more people to come and join us. I also see that people are using different languages to say hi on our Binance Square. And feel free to turn on CC on the bottom left over there so you could watch the translations or subtitles. Right now we could watch the subtitles in English, and some I know some devices also support simplified or traditional Chinese or translation, so which is amazing. And next, we are going to talk about AgentPayCard. So as we know, that AgentPayCard is powered by every bank, right? And would you also like to explain what AgentPayCard is, who it is built for, and how it helps our users or businesses access more practical digital spending solutions? Thank you.
Yeah. So I think we at FE Bank we believe that we solve for problems, right, and the problems in the which exist in the world, right. So the problem which we saw in the new world of AI agents, etc., is that we can assign work to AI agents. They can complete the work, but something which they cannot do is pay on our behalf. So think about it. I can go to OpenClaw, or I can create an agent in my ChatGPT or DeepSeek or anywhere, and I can assign it a task. Say that, hey, go and book a flight for me uh, from New York to, let's say, Singapore, and but find me the best flight, and it knows about me. It knows that I love to fly Singapore Airlines, etc., and it'll go check it out. It'll find the best prices. It'll find everything. But what it cannot do is cannot pay and complete the transaction for me, right. Take another use case. I want to send flowers to a friend, right, and I say that, hey, this is a friend. He's staying in Hong Kong, and I want to send flowers. AI agent can go and search best flowers which are in the vicinity of the where the receiver is staying, but cannot make the payment and complete. And that part is missing. And what we bring to and so the user has to still come and complete the payment and do everything. What we do is we bring in the card element here. So what Agent Pay Card does is agent can acquire a skill. So we have Agent Pay Card created with all the skills. So we can acquire the skill. Then Agent Pay can fund a wallet, create a new card, can fund using stable coin, and then add the money onto that card. Go take that card, buy that ticket, or order that flowers, and then come back, freeze the card, or actually close the card as well, right? So it can do the full transaction. You don't have The user doesn't need to come in. We can also specify for that card can be only used at specific merchants. So these are some of the functionalities, but many more. But basically, we solve the problem of agents being able to make a payment in the real world. We do think that agent will go in future talk to other agents, which will start accepting digital assets, crypto, etc. Can be stable coins or Bitcoin, etc. But in the near future, when till the time the real world still works on traditional payments and cards being an easier way to make a payment, uh, this is a great solution where the digital assets can be converted to dollars or fiat assets, and then can be used to pay on real websites by agents. So that's what Agent Pay Card is, and we see that this can be next big wave of using agents for doing all your work, right? So deploying your agents to completing tasks and making them as your personal assistants.
Got it. Thank you so much. Wow. I think Glass is very convenient. I also see that we have more and more audience joining us. Actually, we have already surpassed over 7,000 live views. Welcome, everyone. And feel free to give both our speakers a follow. We have already tagged their X handle on our event banner over here, and you can go to X and follow them. So as Niting has talked a lot about Agent Pay Card, right? It appears to be addressing a challenge by making digital spending more seamless, accessible, and of course more practical for both individuals and businesses. So it's basic for everyone. That is just awesome. And we got another question over here. It is going to be for Vincent, because we're going to go to our third part of our AMA today, which is APC introduction. So for those who are new to AI Pay with Crypto, I would like to invite Vincent to briefly introduce APC and its vision. Also explain why AI agent payments are becoming an important part of the next payment infra cycle. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Moonlight. I think everyone can hear me, right? So, good to meet you guys here, and so exciting to attend these meetings. So actually, in yesterday we met Nitin in Dubai, and nowadays I'm here in Abu Dhabi to attending the government meetings tomorrow. To this meeting is about the AI and also the stable coin, how to transform the traditional business. Okay. So back to the point, I think we need to have a fully description about what is exactly the APC, AI Pay with Cryptos. So actually, our own name is Pay with Cryptos. We are focusing on the human daily spendings. So nowadays we have more than 10,000 post machines deploying in 6 countries, and every day we can get around 2 million to 3 million US dollar transactions based on our post machine service, which can help the traditional merchants. Even they don't know anything about cryptos, they can easily to accept the crypto and converting to the fiat and instant settle to their bank account. That will be very convenient for the foreigner can spending their cryptos in different regions, and also can help the merchants, even they don't know anything about cryptos, can accept the crypto easily. So this is a big achievement in the past year. And the second product is our Pay with Crypto super apps. Nowadays we have more than 2.2 million registered user. Around 85% is the active user. They have daily spending. Every day we have more than 6 million US dollar transaction based on our Pay with Crypto super apps. I'm very proud of these sections and very proud of these products. So nowadays, at least we are the first tier of the player for the crypto daily spending protocols. We are connecting with 13 country national QR code for more than 16 million merchants can use our service, and more than 2.2 million users can easy to scan to pay just like local. I think end of this year we can deploy to more than 25 country, and hopefully we can let more than 100 million merchants can use our service. Yeah, and also we are focusing on listing on Binance end of this year. And back to the point, why we changing the name to upgrading the name to AI Pay with Cryptos. So I think we have do a lot of achievement on the human payments, on daily payments. But for AI, I think that's the definitely futures. Nobody have doubt about it, right? So for the AI payment, it's a huge topic, and actually nobody knows what exactly AI payment will look like. So honored to have my old friend Nitin here, because actually me myself also the investor of the FB Bank a few years ago. And in the past few years, we have a very deep cooperations and achieving each other in the past few years. And FB Bank finally have another new way to create the AI pay card. And luckily, the name is a little bit like APC, huh? AgentPayCard, also initial APC. I think everything is destinations. Everything is settled. Okay. So I think Pay with Cryptos can really need the product just like the AI pay card. Because why is that? Because I think Nitin and FB Bank have really make real products, not only on the PowerPoint. It's the real products can help the agents have his own decisions to make the payment. It's also the daily payments, not quite of a quantity payment, high frequency payment, yeah, but at least to having the human to make the payment online. Yeah, I think it's a very important milestone for the AI payments. And of course, AI Pay with Crypto and Agent Pay cards will combine together to helping all of our community can use our service as soon as possible. And me and the team will try to connecting the products to our Pay with Crypto super apps, so that can let everybody can make a trial on our super apps. So let's say you just open our super apps, you can ask anything you want, tell the agents you anything you want to pay through our super apps. I think this will become true in coming few weeks. Okay, so Pay with Crypto have a huge ambitions to be one of the biggest player on the AI payment industry. So let's say we are creating a protocol can help the AI can take the responsibility. We are working with the top tier of the insurance company can help the AI can be insurance. Let's say because so many AI agents, they can create a value and also they can destroy the value, right? So if they creating a value, that will be good for human. But if they destroying the value, that will be harm for everyone. So if the AI, they cannot take the responsibility, they cannot be insurance. Nobody want to use it. Nobody dare to use it, right? So we are really doing a lot of great work based on that. We're creating our aggregators based on several AI payment protocols, just like the X402, AP2, A2A, and also robot to robot payment aggregators. Now this layer is mostly finished done. The second layer, we create the AI payment skill marketplace, which can help the developers can easily and freely to use our protocols to developing their payment skills and payment protocols based on our service. And everything is free based on these two layers. But most important thing is the third layer. We're working with the top tier of the insurance company, what we call is the Lloyd's, one of the biggest insurance company in England. We are helping them to make the settlements. We are helping them to create their own stable coins. And we're also helping them to understand how exactly our AI payment flows and how we can let them be insurance. So just think about it. Every payment based on our protocol can be insurance, can be guaranteed. So this should be the AI payment we are looking for, right? So this is some of the introduction about Pay with Crypto and also AI Pay with Cryptos. I hope you guys can have a deeper understanding on what we are doing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vincent. This is just great. And while Vincent was speaking, we reached to 8,000 live views on Binance Square. And this AMA session was also being featured on the front page of the Binance app, which means when anyone open their Binance app, they are going to see us see this AMA session, and just clicking on the front page over here, you could join us, join this session. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And also, everyone, I want everyone to come back again and watch our replay if you miss any part of this, because Vincent actually just shared a fascinating perspective, right? Combining AI with payment, that is something that actually I haven't seen any other project done this so far. So this is definitely breakthrough, right? And we would like to learn more about the more details regarding how this will work. So the next question we're going to talk about is APC and FV Bank together. As we know, FV Bank is building trust financial infra, right? While APC is focused on AI agent payment infra. So how can APC's AI payment vision complement FV Bank's broader banking and digital asset ecosystem? Who would like to go on this topic first, since this is related to both our projects?
Yeah, I'll give it a go, and then I would like Vincent to talk as well, and then I can join again. So I think from our standpoint, we provide that infrastructure, uh, but infrastructure is just infrastructure. You need people to be able to uh, provide the distribution network, and that's where the likes of Vincent and his team and his products come in. Right? So they bring in the we do the hard heavy lifting, providing trust, compliances, regulation, conversions of and coexistence of crypto and or crypto stable coins, as well as traditional finance. We bring all that elements together, but we still need significant amount of distribution network, and that's where the expertise of Vincent and his team comes in, and the vision is shared, right? So we all want the agentic payments to take shape, agentic payments to be becoming uh, part of the everybody's day to day life, like AI agents have become. We want the agentic payments to also become part of the life, and hence bringing the distribution is as important as what we at FE Bank do by bringing the regulatory compliance and trust angle to the traditional finance and crypto. So that's my take, Vincent. You wanna you wanna pick up from here?
Yeah. So actually, I think FV Bank do a very great work to helping the agentic payment for the first step, first milestone. Why is that? Because all the AI agents, they don't have identity so far, and all the AI agents definitely they need to have the execution rights, right? So now I think FV Bank they create the agent pay card. These products and these projects can be really help for so many agentic payment company can have a test trial. And also very importantly, let's say now the agents they don't have the ways to pay out, right? So normally if you have a credit card, you have a let's say 10,000 US dollar credit in your card, but you just ask your agents to spend let's say around only $10 to buying a flowers to send to my friends, right? So you cannot make the authorized for that 10,000 worth of the credit for that card for the agents for spending. So, but based on the agent pay cards projects, so you can get the authorized to these agents only can spend maximum $10 in this virtual card. And I think this is also a very important milestone for the agent payments. So we control the risk, we control we don't let the agent payment out of control. So this is a very important things. The secondly, you even though you get authorized to these agents to make the payment, even they make the wrong payment, even they make the error payments, so we still have the weight. We still have our APC payment structures to take the insurance for that payments. So this is I think in the coming future we will have a lot of research on it, and then we can have a lot of discussion about this part, how to make the payment based on the agent pay card can use our service, and we can help to protect the transactions based on the agent pay card projects, and all the agents can be influenced by our protocols. Yeah.
Very,
That-
very interesting. Sorry, I'll pick
yeah,
up
no
again.
worries.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting how he brings together the insurance part as well. It adds another level of trust which can come in, right? And people need this trust, um, and to be able to interact freely, right? So that comes in strong as well. Yeah,
Yeah, that's also important things. Nitin also mentioned about the business model and also the profit models. So for the
yeah,
human world, let's say maximum you can pay around 13 times, 20 times. You're the big boss every day you're paying, right? Maximum around 20 times. But for the agentic payment, let's say every minute maybe they can take around 10 times or 20 times if you have the because every actions you can authorize to the agents. So also I think the AI payment I cannot say replace for the human payment, but definitely will become a very big role or big percentage of the daily spending for every humans. So yeah, I think these projects can help the FE Bank can create a bigger benefits based on the daily spending, daily transactions on these new projects. Yeah, very congratulations for Nitin and FE Bank for these projects. Yeah.
thank you. I just wanna. It just came to mind what we were discussing about agentic payment, agent pay cards, and we saw some more use cases. So I'll just bring out that as well. So, for example, these days a lot of media spend, which is like ads or short reels, etc., are being created by AI, and now you can create that. You can go and deploy your AI agent to run those ads on various different channels. And now you can also pay using that, and you can control the spend. Okay, fine. This is my budget. This is the only amount available. So don't overspend. Don't use your uh, main card, which has hundreds of thousands of dollars of limit, uh, to do this. But rather than control it, you can also control the card for specific kinds of spends. That this card can only be used for travel sites. This card can only be used for buying groceries, or specifically you can limit it. So those controls also come in play, and the use cases are immense. As many use cases these agent agents start solving, those many use cases can be used for agentic payments as well, and which is where our agent pay card comes handy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nitin, you mentioned a very important part. So we can make the payment detailedly. We can give the authorized to the agents detailedly. So we cannot let the agent payment cross the border, right?
Yeah,
Cross the line. Yeah, that's a very important part.
correct.
I'm so honored to can be the co-developer founders for these projects, and so glad we are looking for the bigger opportunity in the future.
Yeah, we look forward to bringing this to your community, Vincent. So yeah, very exciting.
That is super exciting. Thank you so much for both our speakers sharing insights. And I wanted to once again remind our community on Binance Square, be sure to give both our speakers project a follow so you won't miss more updates, because this is definitely, I believe it's the first, right? Combine AI and payment. And that really is so convenient for us. And I believe what makes this conversation particularly exciting is that we are not simply discussing isolated products, right? But rather it's complementary layers of infrastructure working together here. So I'm also very exciting to learn more about the next step as well. And right now we have surpassed over 9.5 thousand live views. Thank you so much for joining us. Also, we see that we have many community members posting some questions in the comment section. Later, we're going to select several of them and then invite both our speakers, Vincent and Nitin, to answer and help our community to learn more about the project. So we're going to go to the next discussion over here, APC and AgentPayCard. As we know, AgentPayCard brings practical digital card and spending access, while APC is building infrastructure for AI payments. So, how can the collaboration between AgentPayCard and APC help shape the future of AI agent spending and reward digital payments?
Let me answer this question first, okay?
Sure. Thank
So
you.
I think the next part is our two-party integrations to make the agent pay cards can easily to use on our super apps. Actually, we can help our clients can apply the Visa card, Mastercard, and Union Pay card. Yeah, nowadays they can do it. But of course, in the next versions, we will make the agent pay cards can deploy in our ecosystem and let our client and our communities, more than 2.2 million clients, can easy to use the service based on the FV Bank and also the agent pay card. I think there will be amazing projects. Definitely, our project launched together. Definitely, agent pay card will become the first biggest, more than 1 million users agent payment protocols in the world. Definitely, we can achieve that. And secondly, for actually, there's so many traditional traders and traditional users. They want to create their own protocols. They can give the authorized their open card. Then can ask the open card can easy to pay for the service, pay for the products on the daily spending. So agent pay card that create a really existing protocols and existing solutions for these developers. So I think the agent pay card can be one of the very important infrastructures that can help our developers can take a trial and take a try to make the daily spending based on the human instructions, no matter using the voices, using the texts, using the schedule payment something. So I think the agent pay card can be a very important role on the daily life. Yeah. So Nitin, anything to share?
Yeah, I was just saying. So look, it's like what we were talking about, that this is the future, right? And we are working to bringing that future, or we bringing that future together to all of us, right? And just just creating a product is one part. It needs it needs users, it needs distribution, it needs everyone to start using it, provide some feedback, and we keep on improving. And that's what our commitment is, with Vincent picking this product up and co-working with us and co-developing it with us to be able to launch in the market, and then go ahead and get some feedback. What more can be improved? What more is the users looking for? What more is community looking for? What can we do even better to reach that milestone of what Vincent is talking about, a million users, right? So that's very exciting for us and me personally as well, where we keep developing the product, we keep improving, we keep listening to the feedback from the users, and bringing the improvements which are needed to scale and bring these payments to the real world and real masses. Yeah. So I see this collaboration has a lot of legs. It has it and the vision is together, right? So it's like we want to bring this to everyone, and that's our vision.
That is
Yeah,
so
that's right.
cool.
That's right.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much to both our speakers for sharing. And I have to say, this collaboration is just so amazing, especially collaboration like these may offer an early glimpse into how future payment experience could evolve, right? So, like from human initiate transactions toward intelligent automated financial interactions, and that is just going to make our life more convenient. And before we are going to go to our next one, I believe it's time for us to see our committee members questions over here. And we already have a lot of committee members posting questions, starting from when we announced this AMA session on X. And we also got more questions on Binance Square. So we're going to pick some from both of the platforms over here. And the first question is probably many people has. And the first question, I'm going to read it over here. What are the biggest challenges preventing AI agents from becoming mainstream participants in payments today while both of the teams are building the project together? Thank you.
Okay, I like these questions. So let me answer it. So at the first, I remember because I'm the crypto player for more than 13 years. I'm the Bitcoin miner since 2013. From the day one, I got the first Bitcoin. I also thinking about why this ridiculous encrypted cryptos can be exist. So actually, I think crypto, I mean blockchains, is not for human. It's exactly for the AI, for the agentic payments. Because human, there's a lot of ways to pay. You can use cash, you can use Alibaba, Alipay, WeChat Pay, Visa, Mastercard, thousands of ways you can pay on the daily life, right? But for agentic payment, it's totally different. I think the agents is the crypto native users. From day one, they created AI. They're the only way they can use is crypto, I think. So I think in the future, the crypto payment, no matter the stable coin, no matter the blockchain payments, so definitely will be the very important infrastructures for the AI agentic payments. So Nitin is a long player, is an old player in the traditional bankings, and they always helping the crypto traders and make the settlement, make the OTC deals based on the FV Bank traditional service. And he's the representative for the bankers, for the traditional bankers to open the gate to use the agentic payment. I think every bank will be the very important infrastructures for the AI payment in the future. Why is that? Because they have the traditional banking infrastructures, and also they understand the blockchains. They also have the infrastructure just like the AI pay cards. So it's a very important milestone for this kind of industry can moving forward. But the most important is high frequency and small amount of transactions is the basic demands for the agentic payments. Okay, what Nitin is doing is for the agent helping the person to do the daily spending, and not that kind of the agentic payment yet. I think agentic payment can be very high frequency. Let's say 1 minute that can hit more than 100 times or million, thousand times per minute, and also the transaction a month. Let's say 1 cent or even zero point 0.1 cents, small amount. Even one token is only worth 0 0.1 cents, right? For every token is the access for the agents. So I think in the future that should be need a very strong and very powerful, very high TPS infrastructures. I mean the blockchain technology can handle this type of high frequency tradings. Yeah, there's a lot of things need to prepare. Actually, the real agentic payment is not exist yet. So many people asking me, oh, Vincent, how do you think which agentic payment can help us to earn the first 1 million US dollar? I think it's not that far, not that fast, and not that far. I think that will happen in the coming few years. But before that happens, there's so many things we need to prepare. Now, AI Pay Cryptos and AI Pay Cards is the explorer. We are the we are working ahead for the basic industry, for the blockchain industry. We are combined together. So this is a lot of challenge in the future. We cannot see the clear vision yet, but we know that will happen in someday. We should be the main player. We should be the main role in this stage. This is what I should say. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vincent, for answering our community's question. And Nitin, do you wanted to add additional information over here regarding what are the biggest challenges preventing AI agents from becoming mainstream participants in payments today? Thank you.
Yeah, I think Vincent mentioned few of those, and I think Vincent mentioned one very interesting one a few minutes back as well, which I think is very important to mention one more time, and that is identity, right? So agents still don't are not humans. They don't have identity. They don't have they do, they cannot pass compliance checks which are needed in order to access the traditional methods of payments. That is the biggest hurdle, and for that to get solved, they need for now I think there is the human element or to come and play, and that which is great, right? So you have to bring in the like if you go to I'll put it in a gaming scenario that there is an avatar you can have in your games, but you have to have a real person behind. Same way you can have an agent, but you need to have a real person or a business behind. Same, I think that is the biggest challenge, and with uh, with traditional payments this is very important because they do work on you have to be fully compliant, complete your diligence, do your KYCs, etc. Whatever is needed. So that is the most important thing which we need to understand and overcome. um, Once we overcome that, and there are many newer projects which are being innovative projects which are getting worked on as well on that domain as well. But what we bring in is bring in the identity part. The entity behind the agent can do the identity checks, etc., and then provide these agentic payments. So I think that is the biggest hurdle which we see in the market.
Yeah.
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also Nitin, I mentioned about how to do the KYA for your agents, know your agents, how to give the identity to the agents. Yeah, this is a very important topics, and I think so many startup companies doing the research, and some of the company they already have the products on this part. So Nitin, do you want some of the KYA protocols? I have
Well,
some of the product I can introduce you.
yeah, I think the point is that it has to be compliant in the eyes of the regulators and the governments, etc. as well. So I think it is that, like we mentioned, it is the hurdle which has to be crossed, and I don't have a best solution yet. But yeah, that's something which is a great place to work on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Perfect. Mhm.
That's definitely a very interesting topic, right? KYA. Oh my. And that also quite related to our community's next question because people are curious about things earlier we mentioned that this product could be used by individuals and businesses, right? So which industries do you believe will adapt AI powered payment system first? Thank you.
I think individuals will do, but businesses wise, I think the media industry is a big hit. people will immediately pick it up because a lot of media is getting created by the AI agents. So you can create your one use case which we talked about. And being a product builder in the past, what I've seen is that we can think about that this industry will pick it up first, but we do see that more and more innovative ways of people using the product come up. So it can be it can also be the entire ecosystem of Vincent and his team from AI Pay with crypto, which can be used, which can also use this. So those industries, I think, are on top of our mind. But who knows which one will pick up much faster these days. Vincent, yeah.
Yeah, as my point of view, so I think the agentic payment, actually payment is kind of transactions. I can say agentic transactions, there will be a huge demand on the robotic tradings. So as you see, the Hyperliquid and Azure, there's more than millions of the robotic tradings. So I think because I'm also doing the tradings, and we have several internal team to doing the con trading models on Hyperliquids. And I think there will be huge demands on the on this kind of decentralized exchanges. They can create their own robotic tradings based on that. And but of course, this is very professional business for a very small area of the professional experts. That cannot be the very popular and familiar business for the normal person. But that part is our we have a deeply in research and deeply understanding starting on that part. I think in the future, most of the tradings, I mean the traditional trading, no matter you're trading the stocks, no matter you're trading the forex, most of the trading business can be replaced by the robotics. And definitely human cannot be compete with them because they don't need to sleep, they don't need to think about, they don't need to rest, they don't need to take care of the families, they won't get sick, right? So yeah, so I think the huge potential era to let the robotics can show up their efforts on the human daily life is the trading part. Yeah.
That is really nice. Yes, if we could use this in our daily life, that would really make it more convenient, right? And the next question is also related to both our teams' collaborations because our audience are curious about looking ahead. Let's say maybe 1 to 3 years, what does success look like for both APC and FE Bank ecosystem? Also, what milestones should the company be watching for? That's another question from our community. Thank you.
So I think the as business people would always answer that we see the success of the product is when more and more users are using it, more and more transactions are passing through, more and more use cases getting handled by these products is what we aim and is what we define success as. So that's how I would define. Vincent, you want to add?
Yeah, actually, compared to the FE Bank, APC is a very new startup company only for 2 years. So in the coming few years, we have several big targets. The first thing, end of this year, we will listing on the top tier of exchanges. And we hope to make the APC, our governance tokens, become the blood or become the gas of the agentic payments. So this is also very important role to make more utility for the APC tokens. So we actually we me myself also the investors for the AI, no matter the robotics, no matter the big language models, no matter the data centers, we get involved to so many traditional AI investments. So I can see that in the coming few years, AI can replace most of the jobs, and AI can also create some of the new jobs, and the AI can replace the daily workings, no matter the driver, no matter the so many jobs. I cannot say anything. So I think 18% of the jobs we can be replaced. But I think the person who lost the job and they will use the AI to change their life. So we hope to be our APC can be kind of a infrastructures can help the normal person can create their own AI tools to changing their lives. We hope to be the platform. We are not creating the applications. We are creating the protocols. We're creating the infrastructures. We hope to make the APC become the kind of innovation platform, can help the normal person can create their applications, create the AI tools on our platforms. And we love to create our foundations to generating and investing some of the good ideas. And we can help, we can asking for our professional team to be the consultant team to help the normal person to become a AI expert. Yeah, this is something we hope to do in based on our APC. This is.
That is definitely really important to know about. And thank you so much, Vincent, for answering the question. Nitin, do you have anything that you wanted to add in terms of the 1 to 3 year plan?
I think we see ourselves to be powering more and more payments in this area. More and more payments which are powered via stable coins, via crypto, via and for the agentic world. That's how we see the next 1 to 3 years go. We do think that I'll say that time flies very fast. 1 to 3 years come very fast these days. So we see that in the next some time we will see more and more adoption of digital assets, more and more adoption of AI, digital assets, and crypto together, and traditional payments together. Yeah, that's how I see it. Thank you.
Exactly. And that is very exciting that, well, we're
Yeah.
also entering the era of not just KYC, but, well, KYA, right? Agents also need to be able to verify. And yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it's going to work. And I see that we have more and more friends joining us as we are close to 14,000 audience right now. So, how about let's take one more question and then we can wrap up the session because I know both of you are busy and all of us are from different part of the world, right? So we have maybe wow over 20 different time zones in this space event over here on Binance Square. That our audience are also from over the world. And then let's pick another one last question over here. There are so many to choose from. Okay, this is another interesting question. So since earlier we talked about KYA and our audience are curious about, do you guys think AI agents eventually will be able to own their own wallets and manage humans' budgets, also make purchasing decisions autonomously, or do they have to pass certain things like previously we mentioned KYA for the agents? Thank you.
Okay. Let me answer these questions. So I think it is not a new topic to doing the KYA. Actually, there's so many traditional payment company. They need to give the identity for the AI. The first step you should be do the KYA. Yeah. So some of the times we do the KYC, KYB, right? That have to confirm you are the real person, then take the responsibility. But also doing KYA, also the similar formula, similar targets, similar purpose to make your AI can take the responsibility. Okay, so this is why I mentioned this topic about KYA. KYA is very important things and based on the to give the I think the AI is the new species. It's the independent species. They can take the responsibility. They can take the actions by themselves. So KYA is very important to make the AI can get the identities. Okay, KYA have a two function, have a two understanding. The first understanding is the AI can get the identity. The second is know your agents. What's the expertise on his ability, something like that. So I think in the future there's thousands of agents, and most of different agents have a different expertise. And the AI agents between agents, they will get the value transfer. Let's say A agents, they are good at the math. A B agent is good at physical, let's say, okay? So normally they will transferring their access, transferring their acknowledge based on the network. But agent, why they want to share the experience, share the acknowledge? Because they need to earn their own livings. Yeah. So there's only two things agent that needs. The first thing is the power. I mean the electricity or the power. The second is the data. The power makes the agent alive. The data makes the agent clever or smart. So these two things can make the agent they have the demands to sell their ability or buy the ability from other agents. So KYA, how to do it? I think the basic thing, I think Nitin or pay agent pay card already do the first step. They using the human authorized to make the AI have the rights to make the payments. So now the humans still taking the responsibility for that AI, right? For the agentic. But in the future, as the time goes, the agents should take their own responsibility. But how they can take their own responsibility? They have to, some of the insurance can be take the risk of them. So if your agent make the mistakes. So some of the third party, let's say the insurance company, can pay that loss. Okay. So this the second step of how to do the KYA. At least your agents can take the responsibility, so you can pass the KYA. Yeah. So I think in the future, know the agent's identity, know the agent's ability, and know who is taking the protections for the activities of the agents. In these three sections are complete, so the KYA can be done. Oh, this is my understanding. Yeah.
Well noted.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yes, Nitin.
yeah. Sorry, I was just saying, very exciting. I do think that in the still for the recent future, we will still see that there has to be an entity behind a KYA, something like an individual or a person, till the time something more gets evolved, which I do not know what it'll be. Uh, but something can come up maybe. But right now, in order to access the traditional finance, there needs to be an entity behind the agent to be able to get traditional finance. The other part of the question was, can they access wallets? I think right now wallets can be accessed by agents as well, so that should be available right away as well. Yeah.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, Nitin, for the additional information. And we hope this answers our community's questions over here on Binance Square. And much appreciate both our speakers spending their precious time with us. Also, our community members from over the world. I saw some friends sharing that they are from different part of the world, right? We have friends saying that they are in Indonesia. Some friends say they're Vietnamese, and we also have people from other part of Asia. We also have a bunch of Chinese audience. Thank you all so much for joining us today. We surpassed 14.1 thousand live views. And we're the largest AMA session on Binance Square right now. We're also being featured on the front page of the Binance app. So if you miss any part of this, don't worry. We will have replaced pretty soon, and we hope like both of you, all of our audience, could follow both our speakers over here, like Vincent, the co-founder of AI Pay Crypto, and also Nitin speaking here, and he is the chief revenue officer from FB Bank US, and really appreciate of you for joining us today. Now, before we wrap up the session, I would like to ask both our speakers, do you have any additional information that you want to share with our audience? Thank you.
Please follow our Twitters, AI Pay Cryptos, and follow Nitin's Twitters, FB Bank US. And
Yeah.
looking forward to share you guys so many good news. And hope you guys can download our PWC Super App. And I think we can give you the best service on our apps. You can free to use, and you can scan to pay just like local in 13 regions, more than 60 million merchants in the world. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, and thanks for your time You were a great host, Moonlight. You did a fantastic job. Lovely questions as well from the audience.
Amazing.
Yeah. That give me a lot of inspiration also. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Huge shout out to Vincent from APC Crypto and Nitin from AV Bank US for sharing your insights and perspective with us on our Binance Square. And today's discussion, we have highlighted several important things, right? From the growing role of regular digital banking and expansion of real world crypto utility, also to the exciting opportunities emerging from power payment infra, as well as our audience are so curious about KYA, right? Because we have been heard and also used KYC, but this is probably the first time that many of us have heard about KYA, and people have so many questions regarding it. And we believe this clear innovation in finance is no longer happening in separate industries, but banking, digital assets, fintech, and AI are increasingly converging to create entirely new possibilities for all of our users, business, as well as global commerce. And once again, shout out to our audience who joined us today. Don't forget to follow both our speakers, and you are going to see more new updates from them. Moonlight, this is definitely a pleasure hosting this AMA session with all of you. So everyone stay connected. We are going to come back soon with more updates. Thank you all very much. I'm going to end our session on Binance Square. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you
Bye.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to put our banner back over here, and we are going to wait for our replays to be ready. Before that, let's listen to some music. Thank you.